Well, hello all you glorious people of the interwebs, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope you're all having a wonderful Easter. We're going to be making that Easter really weird today with something extremely creepy with the Pagan ritual site. Now, we messed around with this in a live stream a couple days ago, and I want to show all of you that may have not have tuned in for the live stream how crazy this is. There's actually been a couple new things discovered with the Pagan ritual site. We're going to be checking that today. I hope you all enjoy this. Now, if you don't know where the Pagan ritual site is, you can get the Pagan mask here as well, and it is right over here. Apparently, I haven't found it in this game, but right about there, just northwest of Owengila Lake. Now, first thing we need to do here, well, technically, we don't have to do it first, but one of the things we need to do is kill a deer. Now, this is dependent on your honor, and I've messed around with this a few times. I've messed around with different animals, and it does seem to be dependent on honor. Now, if you have low honor, you're going to want to use coyotes. If you have high honor, you're going to want to use deer. So we got to go hunt one of these bad boys down real quick, and we'll get this going. I've never noticed, but in the background, there's like an eerie cavernous sound near the Pagan ritual site. Typically, this guy, the first time you come here, will have the Pagan ritual mask, and we can actually inspect this after having picked up the mask, and Arthur will draw it differently. We'll draw it with horns if you do it with the mask there. Oh, nope, he's going to draw it with horns anyway. Last time I did this, he didn't draw it with horns. Interesting. Okay. Now that we're here, though, this is where we can start doing some weird stuff. I never noticed the audio before here. Very interesting. So next time we come here, that body will actually have fallen off and go down to the ground. And there's a couple different things that we can do here. We can actually revive animals here at the Pagan ritual site. And we can get a body to start basically building itself here. Like, it creates a body with, it can go all the way up to like tendons and skin is I think the farthest anyone's ever gotten with it. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get farther than that in this episode. There's a lot of weird things that kind of happen to make it progress, but the body will slowly, like, it'll start with just a spine, and it'll add a rib cage and a head and legs and arms, eventually getting tendons and skin. It's like reverse deterioration thing. We have locked on to a perfect deer, and I don't know if it has to be perfect or not. The one time I've gotten this to work during the live stream, we used one perfect one and a couple others. I'm going to use a perfect one this time. We're going to see if we can get it to work with just one. Yep. If you're curious where our honor's at, it's almost maxed out in this particular playthrough. Do not believe to get this to replicate for yourself that it needs to be, however. And I'm curious, for those of you out there that try this, what other interesting things you've gotten to happen. Now, we're going to try and get 2 of these done today. If you've gotten farther than I have, I'd love to know. And feel free to send me messages on Twitter with pictures and stuff like that. I'm really fascinated with this kind of stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I love the interaction with the community. And there we go. So the guy in the pole is now fallen off. We can actually pick up his body. But it will get a little bit creepier if we do leave it there, and this particular time I think I am going to leave it. See if anything crazier happens. We're going to put the deer there. And we can pick up the stranger. It's really weird when you carry this little mutilated body. We're not going to do it today. You can if you so desire. Now, as we leave this, we can basically leave the area and come back. And there's a chance that the ritual will happen, but the way I got it to work before, to revive the animals, we sacrificed a person there with the deer there, leave and then come back, and some crazy stuff happens. Oh, God! You all right? We just need to take a bath. We had a lot of blood on us. Everything's fine. And we've got Bob here, who so graciously volunteered to sacrifice himself for the greater good, and good on Bob, because we definitely needed ourselves a sacrifice. As you can see, no time here has really passed, and this body, like, deteriorates faster and faster each time. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna see if this happens again right away. We had a bunch. We had 4 deer on here last. Well, 3 deer and a coyote. And then we sacrificed the guy. See if it happens again. What we're going to do is we're going to drop him here. Maybe we should drop him, like, right in the middle. That's what we did. We put him, like, right in the... Oh! Alright, stranger danger. You're going to have to go there now. That, like, spooked me for a second. I had no idea what was going on there for a second.
You're coming with me.
Maybe he'll revive. How terrifying would that be? Making zombies. This is how you got to start the Zombago apocalypse.
You won't get away
Alright, now what we're going to do is we're just going to sacrifice him.
with this. This what you want?
Farewell, sweet prince. Thank you so much for sacrificing yourself to the greater good. I have my knife back. Go. Gonna jump on Lumbaganator here and sleep until nighttime. I realized I did something different. Come on, horse, move! I did something different with our sacrifice this time. The first time I sacrificed here to get something to happen, I actually unhogtied him and then murdered him. I don't know if that plays a part in this. Whoa. Hey. Body moved. This dude moved. He was not facing this way before. Or is it because I picked him up? I picked him up. It's been a little while since I've actually recording, so forgive me. But I do have another deer. We're going to take this stranger out of here. We're going to move him to a different spot. Because I don't think anything's going to happen with him. We got to sacrifice it the same way I did before. And that's by when we get him there, we unhog-tie him, and then we stab him in the chest with our knife. We didn't do it with, like, the sacrificial dagger that we get from the vampire or anything. I'm also going to get another deer. Just going to fill this up with deer. Let's drop this. We're going to get the stranger. Can we put this on the horse? Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah. We're going to try and replicate exactly what we had the first time. Gotta dispose of this. It's a process. This is like a crazy thing. And I don't think anybody really truly knows how this works yet. It's just like you spend a lot of time messing with it and then weird shit starts happening. So the more that random people mess with it, the more we're going to learn about it. And that's why I say, you know, if you find anything cool, let me know. I like cool things. Give this guy a nice Viking funeral. Farewell, sweet prince. Well, this is... I don't know what's going on with that deer. And this happened to a deer the first time, too. This is the first deer we killed. We killed this one in a similar fashion. We put it down. It had eyes. Now its eyes are gone. It's got scratches all over it. There's nothing's been here. The same thing happened last time, so I think getting closer. We just gotta sacrifice a few more things. Nothing to see here, partner. Oh, you had to do it. You had to. You had to investigate. Where'd my horse go? Ridiculous. Oh, that's weird. That deer's back to normal now. I have no idea what's going on. We've got our third deer here. Nothing has changed apart from that. Oh, that was a loud crash. Now, the other thing that I would really like to see happen here, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it to happen in this particular episode, is recreating the body. It'll start kind of recreating right about here. And it'll start with like a femur and a hip and then grow into a full person from there. We're gonna get it to happen one of these days. I just have to figure out exactly what triggers it to happen. Well, look at this guy. He's our new sacrifice. And he even has a deer for us, even though we've already got all 4 up there. Excuse me. No. You're my sacrifice. I don't know where you think you're going. Oh.
Look what we got here.
That was weird. Just wanted to hog tie him. Now, I do have a clip from the live stream where I got this to happen. It was a week ago, actually, that we first did this. I can't believe I waited this long to actually make a video about it. But regardless, we've got our sacrifice. We got our 4 deer. In the original attempt that I did of this, I did put a buck and a coyote in there, but we got 4 deer in there now. I don't think not having a buck is going to play a big difference, but maybe it does. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not recreating this exactly the way I did it the first time, but let's hope that it works. Let's do this. Now what I did was I dropped this guy. And we untied him, set him free.
All right, then.
Then we kill him with the knife. All about killing him with the knife. Excuse me, sir. Oh, Arthur. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Hopefully. And he's on the deer. That guy had the glassiest jaw
Okay, fella.
in the history of glass jaws. That was ridiculous. All we did was sleep until nighttime. We're heading right back. And the first time I did this, it instantly had an effect. Now that guy is still there. Nothing's changed. I'm gonna have to show the clip here in a minute of what happened when we did this the first time. There was also, we camped out a long time. I think one of the bodies has to fully decompose for it to revive with the sacrifice. Now, that takes quite a bit of time, so we're gonna keep camping and see if that works. This is a thing. Well, this is weird. Right next to my camp, and this camp, there's a dead body in the bushes. I don't know if this means anything. I don't know where this dude came from. He's dead. And I lost honor for that. Is there usually a dead guy around here?
Yep.
I have no idea. We've camped down for the night. We're gonna see if anything's up here. It's always just so eerie when doing this.
Easy.
Oh, frickin' bear scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, so nothing's changed. Wish I knew who lit the candles of this, though. Oh, excuse me, horse. No. And we've got the deer... He doesn't like it here. We've got the deer at the same level of decomposition. Decomposition? Decomposition? Decomposed? It's really late. It's like 1 a.m. right now for me. And I've been at this for a hot minute. Don't judge me. Now, to recreate this, same way we did it the first time. Get your knife ready.
This what you want?
You want it? You want this knife, don't you, boy? You want it, don't you?
Throw me one.
Ow! Oh, so long, and thanks for all the fish. That was perfect. All right. Absolutely perfect. Now, what we got to do is hopefully camp. Same rate of decomposition. Guy is dead. Sacrificed appropriately this time. It took 3 attempts to get the guy knifed the same way we did it the first time. And we camp until it's nighttime, and then we come back. The moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. I've What is this? Is it a bear? Stupid bear. I've recreated as best I could. Oh, it worked. Oh, it gives me the chills every single time. It worked the exact same way as before. Now, you saw when we screwed up the first 2 times, and that's to make a point that every time you sacrifice something here, the body doesn't always disappear. The horse is pissed off about the area. We sacrificed the guy. His body is gone. First 2 times we did this, the body stayed. And now we got a deer that was once almost completely decomposed. Now perfectly fine. I don't know if it's alive. But good lord, is that freaking terrifying. I don't know about you, but I find this absolutely terrifying. I mean, look at this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is it alive? It looks. Not moving. Okay. Just like reconstituted itself. First time I did this, it moved when I went up to it. It jumped out of the ground. Freaking spooked me. I almost pooped myself. We'll leave a link to that live stream if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But man, what, like, questions to be raised. Where did the dead body go? Why does the deer come back? Now, after that live stream, I was able to recreate getting the bones to appear here, but I don't exactly know what triggered it. I was just messing around with it for hours and got it to work. But then I ran out of time. It was like super duper late. And I was like, I could just get this to happen again. And I haven't tried it yet. So we're going to have to do that in another episode. Sweet baby Jesus. So it seems like decomposition is a factor. It's either decomposition is a factor or the way the guy needs to be sacrificed is a factor. So you can't sacrifice him by like having him hogtied. You can't knock him out and then kill him. He has to be completely conscious, standing up, and then you knife him. And I think it's also dependent on honor. So if you got low honor, you can basically put together a coyote. Or if you have high honor like me right now, you can do it with a deer. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Creepy enough for one day. Happy Easter. All of you Easter celebrating folks out there. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, despite, regardless, if you're celebrating Easter or not. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.